Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Bean and the Rose. Today I have a Dollar Tree haul to share with you, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, the toys and the food stole the show this week, so most of those things I'm going to show you today are, toys or food items. There were a few extra things that I thought were cool, and then there were some other things that I took pictures of at the end that were new, but not things that I needed or wanted to pick up this trip. So make sure you stay tuned for the pictures at the end, because I will share those with you as well, so that you guys can see basically what else is new. So I'm going to jump in with just a repeat purchase really quick, just so I can get it out of the way. It's the toilet paper. You all know, if you watch me, that I love this toilet paper, and I think that it's a great deal compared to the other toilet paper just because of the thickness of this one. So I really do highly recommend getting this over Angel Soft or any of the other ones that are at the Dollar Tree, because they're just so thin. You will wind up using so much more, and you'll go through those faster than you'll go through these. So that is my repeat purchase for this video. So everything else, oh no, wait, sorry, other thing is I have more of the Cascade little pods, and I like these ones a lot, and I think the deal at the Dollar Tree is actually pretty good for those. And then I repeat purchase on the cinnamon sticks. So they do have, you get quite a few in here for $1, and usually if you go down the Hispanic spices section of your grocery stores, you'll get about 4 or 5 of these sticks for $1. So this is a really good deal to get this many. Those are my repeat purchases. So everything else here is new, or there's just like a slight change on it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys these first. These are the wreaths that my kids decided they wanted to do their little fall wreath project as well. I told them that they could take my leftovers from when I made my wreath, which I will show a picture of all the way at the very end. For those of you who were curious as to how it would turn out and wanted me to share it with you, I will share my wreath picture at the very end of this video. So after all the pictures of the in-store stuff, I'll put that picture of my wreath. But my kids, I told them they could take any leftover flowers and leaves and make their own, because they really wanted to do it as like a little project. And I think it's important for kids to feel like they can create things. So I am very much wanting them to feel like have their own creativity on this. So I basically gave them equal pieces of what was left, and then I picked up also a little pack of extra leaves, because I did really use all of my leaves. So I picked up a pack for them to use here, and then these little wreath forms that they decided they picked out. So that was for them. And then I, kind of again in the like wreath area, I found these new decorative clip birds. And they come in a few different colors that I will show you guys at the end. But these are so pretty. And so you can see they kind of have the sequins on them, and then they've got all the beading and like little pearls and things on them. Just so cute, and the feather is so nice the way it lays. They did a really good job on these, and they have the clip on them, so I think I may wind up using this for my Christmas wreath. I'm not positive yet, but I think he's just too pretty not to use for something. So I will think of something if I don't put him on my wreath. But so I did pick up that. They had a lot of different colors, so make sure you check all the colors at the end. Let's see. I'm going to do books next. So I found this book, and it sounds kind of interesting. It says, Listen to the Wind, Speak from the Heart. It's by Roger Thunder Hands Gilbert, and it kind of talks about basically losing our connection with nature, and that people are trying to find a way to get back to it in a sense. And so this says it combines different types of like different cultural knowledge and healing techniques and meditation practices to basically get you closer to our original I guess, state of mind and connection with nature. So I thought it kind of sounded interesting. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I was really intrigued by this. So I picked this up and we'll see how it is. It's not too big, so I'm like, maybe I can actually get through this book. So I went ahead and picked up that one. And then for people that are into comic books, this is the second one I have seen at the Dollar Tree. And now this is volume 5, but I couldn't just leave it there. It is redeemable, and it's by Mark Waid and Peter Krause, which is another really good artist. So I thought that this was kind of interesting to see pop up at the Dollar Tree. And I know it is volume 5, so I'd kind of have to pick up the other ones or just save it and see if the other ones come around the Dollar Tree. But it's normally $17, if you can see right here. So $16.99 in the US. So I thought that that was a really good deal. It's a superhero comic, but it just has some really pretty art in it if you're into comic book art. So I went ahead and picked it up. I was kind of surprised to find it there. So that is another book that I picked up. And then these next two, they're not like huge books, but they are kind of like crafting books for kids. And so they're by Crayola. So this one here is Create and Learn Educational Crafts for Kids. And so, like I said, they're not huge books, but it is, like each project has a picture and like all of the stuff you need and how to put it together. And it's all very simple things that kids can do. My kids would love the tic-tac-toe, and they're so into tic-tac-toe. So I thought that this was just really cool, especially homeschooling. It gives me some more projects to do with them, like art stuff, like things to, again, foster that creative spirit that kids have. And then this one here is year-round kid-friendly crafts. They're seasonal crafts for kids. So I think this is great to have come out, you know, right before Christmas, because there are quite a few Christmas ones in here and Thanksgiving. But even to just start the new year, like we can definitely use this at the beginning of the year. And they've got like, you know, just little things that you can do with popsicle sticks and toilet paper rolls and all kinds of stuff. I just thought it was super cute. So I picked up both of these. If there are any more out there that you guys have seen, let me know, because I would like to collect, you know, every one that they have, just to have as little projects, especially for rainy days and stuff. We've had a ton of rainy days here. And speaking of that, because that'll go into why I purchased the next item, Austin, Texas is having its first ever water contamination problem due to all of the rain we have had this year. So we've had to open up, I guess, quite a few dams because they are filling up too much, and it's due to all the floodwaters. And so I guess there's just been a lot of silt and stuff in the water, and so now we are on a boil water notice, and so everybody's going into maniac mode and buying up all the water at the stores, of course. And so, I mean, luckily, just by some natural miracle, we purchased all of the water, our drinking water, that we needed yesterday. So that worked out for us. We didn't have to go, you know, try and, you know, fight for water at the grocery store. But for things like washing your hands, if there is bacteria in the water, you know, you wash with soap, but then you're going to rinse with the same water. So I've been telling our kids that we need to make sure we're using more sanitizer right now, just to kind of make sure we don't have anything on our hands. Unfortunately, I'm kind of one of those people that, like, you know, don't freak out about your kids being dirty all the time. But when it comes to bacteria and bacterial infections and things, and especially with these warnings going out, I definitely don't want to risk that with my kids. So for now, we are going to be using a lot of sanitizer. So I did pick up these to take in my purse and to have around the house and in the bathrooms and stuff. So that is why I picked that up. Hopefully it'll be a short, brief thing and we won't have to deal with it for very long. But in the meantime, I'm like, I don't even know how I'm going to give them a bath, because you can't tell kids not to put the bath water in their mouth. I tell them every time, and somehow they're still spitting water at each other. Kids, you know, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to get a little creative with bath time or something because I don't want them getting sick from the bath water. But anyway, if you guys have any ideas on what to do with that, if you've ever gone through something like this and you have some advice for me, please, I would be eternally grateful for your advice on that. Now, the next thing I picked up was one of these, and I hadn't seen these there before, so I do think it's new. It is a drain rooter. It has the dual ring at the top, and it's quite wavy, but my shower is getting all clogged up, so we definitely need to use this to get rid of all of the hair that is stuck in the shower drain. And then let's see here. They did have some pure vanilla extract, and it is just vanilla bean extractives in water alcohol, and alcohol. So it is a pure vanilla extract. It's not like fake, I think. Anyway, but I picked it up just in case we needed it during the baking, because I feel like I always run out. So I picked that up. And then also to go along with some kid projects, I picked up just a package of coffee filters. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I don't think it, comes with 150, and it's 8 to 12 cups for those of you that actually drink coffee. But I'm using it for kids' crafts, so I just picked one of those up. I actually wanted to do, I think there's some really pretty like poinsettia type crafts that you can do with kids with coffee filters, so that was kind of the idea behind that one. All right, now the rest of this is food and toys, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in there. So this one is not necessarily a toy, I guess, but these are out again, and I'm using them as stocking stuffers. So, if you also are looking for stocking stuffer ideas, I think that these are really cute, especially because we have a ton of little girls in the family, so it works out. But they have the little owl lip glosses in all of these colors. So I went ahead and picked up all of them because guess what? We have 5 little girls and only 1 little boy. So all the colors worked out. So everybody will get a different color. But they're super cute. You just pop the head off, basically. You like untwist it, and then it just has the kind that you dip your finger in to put on your mouth. And then they are all different scents. So I don't know if you can kind of see. Let's start over here so I can use 2 hands. So that one is strawberry, and then there's apple. The blue one being apple is the weirdest to me. And there's sweet cherry and peach. And then this one is fresh pear. So those are all the scents on those. Went ahead and picked those up. And then also for stocking stuffer ideas, I went ahead and picked up these. These are new. These are the 2 prints I thought my kids would like the most, but they have 2 different flamingo ones, 2 different pineapple ones. And I want to say there was another one, but I can't remember. So check the images at the end because that will give you a better idea of what the other ones look like anyway. So I went ahead and picked up the little like unicorn one and the mermaids. So the mermaid one's really pretty. It was the only one left at my store. So, but I really like the way that they did this one. It looks really cool. But anyway, and then I guess if you want to see the unicorn one, it's like castles and rainbows and stuff on it. Anyway, so those are really cute. So I picked those up again for stocking stuffers for my kids, for their stockings. Now these are going to go with all the family members and stuff. So I found Ninja Turtle keychains, and they had all of the characters. So I went ahead and picked those up. So they're pretty cool. I think that they are like kind of nice. Like sometimes you see some of them and like the paint is kind of weird on them and they look odd, and I think these ones actually look pretty good. And then next I had Paw Patrol. So if your kids are into Paw Patrol, they've got little Paw Patrol toys. And so these are my nephew's favorite characters, and that's why I picked those up for him. And then they had My Little Pony Equestria Girls, characters I could find at mine. I'm not sure if they have any other ones. These are the same characters that I've seen other people haul. So I don't know if these are the only ones that they had. Rainbow Dash was definitely the hardest one to find. And then next was Rarity. And then everything else is food. Everything else is food. So these are a repurchase. My daughter did like these. However, at my location, they were 2 for $1. So I think they were kind of clearancing these ones out. So I got these for 50 cents a bag instead of $1 a bag, which was a really great deal. So that is why I did not put those in the repeat buy. The next thing I picked up were the Brock's candy corn, and I got them because they were in pie favorites flavor. So it's apple pie and pumpkin pie. So I asked my daughter if she wanted to try these, and she's like, yes, I love pumpkin and I love candy corn. So we went ahead and got those for her. And then they have a bunch of 3-count bags of popcorn. So I went ahead and picked up the Act 2 Butter Lovers popcorn for my kids for movie nights on Fridays. And then I picked up, oh, I can't read it. Okay, I picked up 3 of these, but I can't grab all of them because they're too far away. But it is the Annie's Homegrown Organic Certified Bunny Pasta and Chicken Broth. So it's like a chicken noodle soup, but just the broth and the noodles. But I thought this was a good thing to stock up on before cold and flu season hits, so that if they want something warm and, you know, feel good eat, then they've got this. And since it's organic, it's definitely a little bit better than just buying like Progresso soup. So I did. I picked up 3 of these. And then I picked up some of the cobblestone bread. So this one here is the toasted onion sandwich rolls. So I picked up a bag of those. And this one is just the $1 Million white bread. So I also picked up a pack of that. This next item was the only one on my shelf, but it is a twin pack of Hamburger Helper. And so it's basically got 2. So all you have to do is add the beef, and it's got the pasta and the sauce and everything in it. All right, and then this last thing I'm so excited about, mostly because of the value of this. So they are entire boxes of Fiber One, like, snack packs. So this one here is cookie bites and brownie bites. And you get 5 pouches in each box for $1. And I thought that was a great deal. So these are not going to last. And this was only at one of my Dollar Trees. I didn't see it at the other one yet. So if you eat these, you're going to want to go and see if your Dollar Trees have them. Because I guarantee you these will just fly off the shelves. There's no way a whole box like this is going to last. So I was really excited to find those because these are great snacks for the kids, especially because they do have extra fiber in them. So it's better for them than eating like at least a regular cookie. So I picked those up mostly for my kids, or whenever we're gonna like go to SeaWorld or the zoo or something. It's like an easy snack to take with us. So that is everything that I got. I know it's kind of a lot of food stuff, but it was a really good deal, and so I wanted you guys to know about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the pictures at the end, and stay tuned for the picture of the wreath that I made. I used almost all Dollar Tree items except for my actual wreath form I got from Walmart, and then 1 stem of sunflowers I got from Walmart, and it was only because they were really, really pretty, and I love sunflowers. So everything else on my wreath came from Dollar Tree. So that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys today. Again, leave your tips for, you know, kids' baths in contaminated water and what you do to kind of keep them clean. I don't know if I'm just going to need to like wipe them down with like wipes or something for the time being, just to keep them from getting sick. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, catch you guys later. Bye!